Welcome to Bebak Bhasha, the fearless voice. 2024 is very special for Indian democracy, for all Indian citizens, as many cards, half of them are opened, and I think that rest will get open before general election or after general election. So just to talk about how this whole concept that when Indian democracy is changing, how the South is looking to all these issues. Today, we have a special guest with us, Deepthi Sukumar. Welcome to Bebak Bhasha, Deepthi, and thanks for joining Bebak Bhasha. To our viewers, it's very important to know how long Deepthi has been working, struggling, raising the voice of the marginalized in Tamil Nadu, the capital of Tamil Nadu, Chennai. She has been a social activist, Dalit activist, a feminist voice in Chennai for more than 40 years, working on Safai Karamchari Andolan issue, a core team member. Being a South Indian, quote unquote, being a Tamilian, how you see this change, because 2024, when the Ram Mandir is there, the whole jargon which is being built around the Ram temple, the way it has been moved so far, the Hindu Rashtra is just either next to door or we are. Some people say that we are already into Hindu Rashtra. So how you see this political development, Deepthi?
Thank you, Bhasha. First, thank you for having me on your channel show, and I also want to congratulate you for starting this this kind of medium, especially this kind of medium that gives space for people like us who want to speak the truth and who want to speak it somewhere where it is open and accepted by so many people. Thank you for giving us this medium, and congratulations on this. To come to the discussion, for the point of discussion that you have raised. For the last few years, we have been watching the situation change in Tamil Nadu and also the most of South India. But what gave us hope that the situation is not really changing as deep as we think it would be is the kind of result that we saw both in Telangana and in Karnataka. So that is a hope that we have, that somewhere in the South, that we still have our ideology or our Dravidian ideology still alive and kicking. But then again, we find that there is a lot of pressure that is being built on. And of late, we have also seen the kind of ideology that is being thrust into the population of the South, especially of Tamil Nadu. Because, Tamil Nadu has a history of struggling, of fighting against this kind of caste domination and against a dominant caste ideology, against a dominant religion.
Sanatan.
Yes, the Sanatan. So we have this kind of history of fighting and struggling. So it's not easy for this kind of an RSS or a Hindutva ideology or a caste-friendly ideology to make inroads into the state of Tamil Nadu, and especially with the Tamilians, with the Tamil people and the Dravidian people. But having said that, I must say that there is also a fear. There is also not so much of a fear, but there is a feeling that that we are, looking at a kind of a power or a kind of a force that is there, that is always present around us, and it is becoming more forceful and more powerful day by day. I think I'm using the wrong word to say powerful, but I think it's becoming more dominating. It's trying to control. It's building a different kind of a narration in the whole of the South, especially in Tamil Nadu. And it is being, and this kind of domination or this kind of control and enforcement is coming from different angles.
Because you are in Chennai for so long, so whether your city has also changed or you can feel the pulse of this development?
I cannot really tangibly feel any change in the pulse of the the people and of the city itself. But I can see the images. I can see that there is something happening, that there is some force trying to enter into, into the space of the people, into the public space. You see the kind of changing cultural practices that are happening around us. So all that is kind of, giving us that imagination. We are able to imagine what it would be like if this force actually takes control and becomes more visible and it takes over completely.
We have seen the new parliament. The new parliament owes so much to Tamil Nadu. The Sangol is there. And then we have this Tamil Sangam, Tamil Kashi Sangam. And Modi ji's special love for Tamil Nadu. New airport is being inaugurated there. And he is also continuously going there for all the temples he is going. Many yatras he is starting from there. So there is a special love and focus of Mr. PM to Tamil Nadu.
It's not a love for Tamil Nadu. It's a love for his ideology, which he wants to spread and, grounded in this state, which will not at all accept this kind of a ideology of his. That being said, you talked about the Sangol, you talked about the
Tamil Kashi
Sangam, and all these different kind of events that have been happening around, focusing on Tamil Nadu and Tamil people. And now, if you looking at the Sengol, the Sengol is as far as the Tamil people are concerned, it is in the kind of the literary culture of Tamil Nadu. It is there. It is there in our poetry. It is there in our literature. The Sengol is very much part and parcel of it. But it is not at all something that has left an impression on us that, okay, our Sengol is there in the parliament. Because
that kind of a connect is not there?
No, we don't have that kind. We don't feel that kind of a connect with the Sengol because we have moved away from it. Right now, I think we are looking at a different kind of governance. We're looking at a different kind of justice system. We're looking at a constitution that is actually functioning and, which is a very good constitution. So when there is already a modern justice system prevailing all over the country, and especially in Tamil Nadu, there is no need for such symbolism. And the common person in Tamil Nadu, the common person, I don't know about the rest of the South, but definitely in Tamil Nadu, we don't really, it doesn't leave any impression on us. Mm-hmm. And we find that it's being more talked about only in this space, in this kind of the union government space or in the Hindi belt space, which has a different culture. So we are not really looking at it, doesn't have any impression on us, the Sengol. And the other thing is a Tamil Kashi Yatra. Yes, there are a few people who are traveling from Tamil Nadu to Kashi. It's a free ticket. So who wouldn't really want a free ticket? I know that they're also given the best of treatment and everything is, well done, well organized for them. So who wouldn't want it? And being on stage, being the center of an event is always something that attracts. But then
it will have a cultural thing also. It will impact the Tamil Nadu, their psyche also, because they are bringing back the Hindutva with them.
Definitely, it will have some kind of an impact back when they come back here and talk about it. Because I know here it's being really thrust and the pressure and the way it is being bombarded into the minds of the people who actually travel along with this kind of an event and culture. That bombardment will be there and that bombardment will leave an impression. That impression will come back and have some impact on the people around them. But so far, it's not structured. It's not institutionalized as yet. Because something for it to go down in any state, it needs to be institutionalized by that current government prevailing in that state.
You're talking about the DMK.
About the DMK. So then the DMK is very much a secular government. So far, they have been very much... They're given the image and they're also a practicing secular government and it is a secular state. So there is no way that any one religion or any one culture is going to take dominance over the other. So far we are I think there is some kind of an equality both by religion and by culture in the state of Tamil Nadu.
You are from land of Periyar. Periyar has been very critical, right now we cannot take or read his writings in North. It will be sedition, it will be anti-Hindu, it will hurt the sentiments of the majority. The way he has written Periyar. And he has talked openly about the women right. He has attacked the whole caste structure, and especially the Brahmins. But at the same time, even in Tamil Nadu, the BJP leaders have been criticizing Periyar openly, which I feel that was not possible a decade before.
Yes.
Because it was very difficult to even touch Periyar the way BJP is
Yes.
targeting this. And secondly, that now the Manusmriti is bouncing back, almost taking over the constitutional values in many different spectrum of our life. So how you see, you are from the land of Periyar, now the Manusmriti at the national level is bouncing back, the caste atrocities are there. First of all, how you are able to cope with this reality?
Like you said very rightly, the voice against Periyar is increasing. So there you have this BJP, the RSS, and the Hindutva forces that have now, I think, increased in number in Tamil Nadu. That has to be said. And also you have this the social media that has actually increased also its presence everywhere, including the state of Tamil Nadu. And the social media also has got its share of anti-Periyarism or anti-Dravidianism also in the thing. And what has happened is that it's become very bold. That voice against Periyar and refusing to call him Periyar and using the caste name of Periyar.
Yeah, Periyar.
The Naikar.
First time,
Yeah, and Ramasamy Naikar, that's his caste name. And so that has become increasingly louder and bolder to use that name, because Periyar actually rejected that name, Naikar. He wanted to use only the word Ramasamy and what was given to him, Periyar. And also the name given to Periyar is by a Dalit woman in Tamil Nadu. So that has become louder and bolder, and it's definitely happening. But as on today, the counter narrative is very strong. The counter narrative of the Periyar's voice and the counter narrative of the Dravidians itself is a very strong and a loud voice. It's not so easy to fight against that voice, but I find that increasingly there is a lot of aggression. The aggressiveness is growing, and by nature and by culture, the Tamilians are not as aggressive. I find I have never seen them as aggressive, because this aggression is very new. The way the TV debates are fought and talked, the words, the language, the tone, and the kind of and also the kind of what lies, the falsehoods that are uttered on very blatantly, very, very naturally, and very kind of forcefully. So it's becoming increasingly it is loud and bold. But I think we do have a big fight before us, and we just have to fight it on, because I don't think the Tamilians are going to take it so lightly. We will fight back. As of now, they are still a minority, and they're a very small minority. But they are with a very loud voice.
There are speculations around the media and in the galleries of the power that this time Prime Minister Narendra Modi can fight the Lok Sabha election from Tamil Nadu. So have you heard it?
Yes, there is a rumor, and even one or two BJP persons also have been talking about it. The BJP leaders in the state have kind of thrown it out, saying that he may stand here or he may stand there and all that. I don't know. Let us see. After all, he's Prime Minister Modi, and also known by every single person of this, because of there is so much of imagery around him. And even today, you see that already for the 24 of these elections that are going to come up, the propaganda has started around Narendra Modi being the only person who can.
So there are also the different roads are with his advertisement, with his
because we have started seeing now videos, like you have these union government programs, whether it is a gas cylinder program or Ujjwala program or the housing program. So these programs are being advertised to give publicity, and the advertisement is by having a video of Prime Minister Modi, and they are placed very strategically at street corners where you turn and you have to see him. You can't miss that video. It's at the eye level, and something is moving and bright. So
that's attractive.
It's attractive. So everybody sees it. So everybody is seeing an image of Prime Minister Modi all across the state, which is increased now. It was always there as kind of these boards and hoardings were there, but now these are videos, and he's talking. to the people through those videos. So that of course gives a kind of it does impact the people. And we do not know how it's going to be if he's going to stand in any constituency in.
So that will have an impact across the Tamil Nadu?
It may have, Bhasha. I think it may have, not across Tamil Nadu. See, we have these, the Western belt has always been pro BJP, RSS belt. It's, the inroads, Salem, Tirupur, Coimbatore, that Western belt, which borders Karnataka. There is a base there. And there are people also, a lot of people working also over there. But again, you see, and prominent leaders also have been targeted by the Enforcement Directorate and by IT raids. I mean, all the state agencies have been incorporated to work for it looks like that. For a common person, for a common citizen, just watching all these things, for the smallest of, and you look at these kind of the cases, I'm sure these cases should have been there long time back, but now they have surfaced and they are being taken away.
The DMK ministers.
So important, and these are the leaders who have a kind of a mass mobilization, who are able to mobilize masses, who have a strong mass base, stronghold with the masses. These are the leaders who are being targeted. So it's kind of, it is obviously a political agenda of using the Enforcement Directorate and the income tax rates, which is a very sad thing, very painful to see, but it is happening. It is also a kind of, we fear. We fear for the state. What is going to happen?
So let's see. We have to watch, and definitely we will be try to cover the elections and Tamil Nadu also. Thanks a lot, Deepthi, for giving this insightful inroads, what is happening in South and specifically in Tamil Nadu. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Bhasha. Thank you.